How's it going, everybody? RyeSquad here today, and we are back with our Oakland Athletics franchise mode here in season number 3. It's gonna be a big one. It's pretty much make or break it time here, guys. If we don't make the playoffs or at least do really well, I'm not sure we're gonna get re-signed. I can turn off GM firing too, but that's not a problem I want to have. I want to have a good one, and speaking of good one, guys, it's going to be a good year for the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. The summer's coming, and I'm having a lot of fun. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so if you are new or haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, can we get this video to 10 likes? You guys have been doing a lot of commenting and supporting and helping me out on this series, and I've really enjoyed it. Like, honestly, I've not had this much fun in MLB The Show franchise mode ever. And I do have an idea for an MLB franchise mode that will be debuting soon. I got to work out some of the logistics on it, but it should be coming soon, so please stay tuned for that. But here we go, guys. We're in spring training. If you don't remember the last one, we went out and improved the team quite a bit. I mean, Nimmo's still here, but we went out and got Jorge Polanco. He's signed to a $9.3 million contract, which is not too bad. Pablo Mora's still here, and he's a fine batter. I'm really surprised that this guy has been so good. Anthony Santander here, we re-signed him because we did not get Teoscar Hernandez, which was a little bit disappointing because he was my first choice, but it happens. Then, sorry, I just want to turn down my microphone so I'm not too freaking loud for you guys. Trey Mancini here, still kicking as our first baseman. I've not been too impressed with him. He's been okay for us in his last season, but hopefully he can step it up this upcoming season. Sean Murphy, we did re-sign him to a decent deal, 8.8 for 2 more seasons. Bobby Witt Jr. still here, now is an 80 overall. Very well-rounded, good fielder, great speed. Very happy to have him. Jonathan Shoop, another free agent acquisition here. And then Ramon Laureano out in center. On the bench, same guys you know and love. You know, Langoliers, Muncy, Noyce, Adele, Yuri Brel Angeles, who we got in the trade for Sean Manaea. So we do have some new pitchers as well. Taking a look at the pitching rotation, we got Jack Leiter, Eric Lauer, Tariq Skubal, who's been here, and then Gunnar Hoglund is here as well. But there was a trade that I wanted to make, and you guys did agree with it. And I believe he is on the Diamondbacks. Yes, Zach Gallen, the 28-year-old, 86 A potential. Taking a look at what it would take to get him, it's Nelson Kim and Eric Lauer. I don't want to do that deal. If we look at prospects, it could be Ken Owen, Miguel Trevino, and so Ken Owen, the starting pitcher, is 19. He's got potential, but like Zach Gallen is I mean, we need help now, right? Miguel Trevino's got that B potential, but he's still only a 51. And then Colin Peluse is just an average relief pitcher. So Ken Owen, the starting pitcher, Miguel Trevino, who's down at the bottom here. Can we give him Hobie Milner? No, it doesn't move it at all. Starting pitcher. I think at one point they wanted Benito Macias. But I'm fine giving them Ken Owen, and then I could probably throw in any kind of relief pitcher, and they might take it. Yeah, I'll give them Hobie Milner, who's absolutely awful, instead of the other relief pitcher. I don't mind giving up Ken Owen either. Like, he's got great stamina. I know he's a recent draft pick, but at the same time, see potential. We'll see what happens. But I'd much rather have Zach Gallen, who looks very, very good. 1.1 and 1.5 WAR. His 7.6 Ks per 9 is an improvement. I think he's a really good player, and I think being on our team would only help him in his WAR. I think he'd be a very, very good player for us. Some pretty solid stats there as well. So we will go ahead and make this deal. They're definitely interested in it, so we are going to make the deal. There we go. Zach Gallen is now our ace pitcher. Gallen, Montas, Lauer, Skubal, and Leiter. That is going to be a great pitching rotation, guys, and it's instantly going to make us a better team. We're probably going to be top half of the league now. Wait, we're still 17th? That pitching upgrade didn't change it, or is it because I don't have him in the rotation? Might be because I don't have him in the rotation yet. Let's go find him here. Where is he? Roster, starting pitchers. Zach Gallen is in AAA. You'll love to see Zach Gallen in AAA. So we do need to remove a player from the majors here, and we'll probably just get Ray Delgado. Actually, nope, he's not on the majors. JT Ginn, we'll move him to the AAA. There we go. So that's fine. Use a minor league option. I'm not the least bit concerned about that, because Zach Gallen, welcome to the Oakland Athletics. There he is in the Oakland Athletics uniform. I absolutely love it. And here we go. So Gunnar Hoglund, swap him out because he will go back down to, I think, AAA this season. I think in the past he has played in AA, so I would think it's time for him to be in AAA. But there we go, guys. It's just gonna look super nice now. We're probably gonna flip flop. You know what? I'm fine with doing something like that. Scooble here got A potential. So does Leiter. Lauer's got B potential. We did re-sign him to 1 year, $4 million, guys. I'm super pumped about it. You guys can see now we are 14th ranked. Just bumped up in three spots for pitching. So we'll go ahead and get through the. We have one too many. I'm done auto fixing. I'm done just letting it deal with things like that. Yuri Brell, I'm gonna remove him from the 40 man. That's fine. All right, so there we go. We are good to go and get through the rest of the spring training. So we will auto. Ooh, wait, time out. I want to fix our lineups. What lineups do we have to change? Oh, this one. Jorge Polanco, just no DH. I didn't bother setting these. I set the ones with the DH, so hopefully, we aren't getting too many injuries. We'll sim through spring training, see how we do. I hope it's pretty good. Zach Gallen's got a blister on his finger. You're just going to have to suck it up. Auto-utilize him. Spring training has come to an end, and we need to send... I think we need to send our guys down now. AJ Pollock is still... Miguel Rojas, some Gio Urshela are actually some pretty decent free agents, but we can still talk contract extensions. We don't know about Zach Gallen yet. Ramon Laureano, again, another guy like we don't know yet if we want to bring him back. He's been pretty good for us. Eric Lauer. There's nobody yet, I think, that we want to just go ahead and slap a contract extension on. So we'll wait. We'll give it a little bit here, but taking a look at the roster, we need to get the MLB, I think, down to 26 or 28. So our starting pitchers, we're going to send Gunnar Hoglund to AAA. That's fine. Brent Honeywell, we'll send him to AAA. And we will send Jordan Wicks down to AA so we can dominate AA. That's fine. Blaine Enlow, same thing with him going down to AA. Connie Nelson in AA, our 99 potential starting pitcher, who's hopefully going to keep growing. Super nicely. Cade Cavalli, we'll move him down to AA. He was supposed to be in the majors. Actually, I think I might have too many pitchers in the AA now. I have 8 starting pitchers in AA. I think I do need to move a guy like Jordan Wicks to AAA. Yeah, there we go. And then Blaine Enlow. Actually, Connie Nelson. Well, no. We'll leave Connie Nelson in AA. And there we go. Okay. So we are getting there. Chargoy, Garcia, Weathers. So I want. How many do I want? Do I have a long reliever here? Yeah, we do. We got Ryan Weathers to kind of be that longer reliever. Ross Stripling could be our long reliever too. But so I want 2 setup and like 4 other relievers plus the closer. So like 7 in my bullpen, I think is what I like. And it looks like we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we got 6. The bullpen looks fine. Closing pitchers, Pomeranz. Actually, yeah, we'll put Lee Rodriguez in AA and Lou Trevino. I actually want to keep him up. We will actually send Heath Hembry down to AAA. There we go. So we'll use one of our closers as a reliever, or Drew Pomeranz or Lou Trevino. One of them will be a setup. Catchers, Tyler Soderstrom, probably going to send him to AAA. That's fine. He can play there. Yeah, everybody else looks good. We'll move you up to AA because A potential. Alan Kane, I'm pretty sure we got him in a trade. Pablo Mora and Trey Mancini. Wow, we need some first basemen for the minors. Max Muncy and Jonathan Shoup. Sheldon Noyce, Zach Galoff, we'll send him to AAA. I don't think he's quite ready to be in the majors. Poisson and Polanco, that's fine. Nimmo and Freddie Thompson. Nelson Kim, I want to add him to the 40-man. We need to remove somebody from the 40-man first. Who do we want to remove from the 40-man? Probably Heath Hembry. Remove from 40-man, yeah, that's fine. And then the outfielder, Nelson Kim was almost part of that deal to get Zach Gallen, and I'm very glad you guys talked me out of that, because that would have been, I think that would have been a bad trade. It would have been a bad decision. Joe Adele, we're going to move him to AAA. I was very excited about him, but he just hasn't been able to develop the power or the hitting. So I think we'll be okay to go another day. Sim through, so what are we at? March 29th, 30th. Okay, so I would have to advance a day, advance to the regular season. All right, so I think it should have... Oh, so it might have sent 2 more players down. I hope it didn't mess up my lineups or completely screw up. Yeah, so Nelson Kim is still up here. Muncy, there we go. Longoliers is up here. Sean Murphy's up here. I think we're good there. Is there anybody crazy? Yeah, I set this up. I set that up. Oh, so we waived Heath Hembry. We knew that. I just want to make sure it didn't screw everything up again. Tyler Soderstrom still in AAA, which I like. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. They sent Freddie Thompson down. Which, you know what? I'll let Freddie Thompson be in AAA and kind of dominate down there. And then Nelson Kim, Nelson Kim is pretty darn good, right? Like, Freddie Thompson doesn't have the power. Nelson Kim does. Christian Patchy they sent down. And, okay, so we have, 4 outfielders, which I guess is fine. You can make do with 4 outfielders. Taking a look at the minor leagues, we should be okay. I don't think we have any first basemen. Yeah, I think we're okay, though. Like, first baseman, 3 out of 3. That's required. I may sign somebody, just one more first baseman for double A. First baseman here, we'll just find somebody, right? 26-year-old Jake Holton. Like, I want to find somebody, maybe anybody that's got any kind of potential. Matt Adams. He's 35. They're all D potential. There's a C potential here in Paul Livingston. He's 23. You know what? Screw it. We'll sign him for 1 year. And he's going to accept. So he's going to play in Double A. And I think that's the only position where we're really, really thin. Yeah, everywhere else looks to be good to me. Pitching, obviously, we're loaded with pitchers. I've been trying to acquire as many pitchers as possible. And now if we take a look at the lineups, they have reset our lineups on us, which sucks. I kind of wanted Nimmo to be leadoff, but I guess Mora leadoff is not a bad idea. Nimmo, Polanco, Santander, man. Yeah, okay, I can buy that. I can get behind that. There's nobody here that isn't... I think they just reshuffled who's batting where. Because we still have Bobby Witt at third, Shoop at second, Polanco at short, Nimmo in left, Santander in right. Nimmo's actually a pretty good fielder. They're both average fielders, and then Laureano is actually a really good fielder, so I'm fine with that. And then against lefties, Nelson Kim, so we're platooning Brandon Nimmo. Nelson Kim's actually a really good hitter against lefties. Pablo Mora is also a very good hitter against lefties. Ramon Laureano, good hitter against lefties. Santander, yeah. So I don't want to platoon Nimmo. I don't, but I do want to play Nelson Kim. I think I'll platoon Pablo Mora, because why not? And then Pablo Mora out for Brandon Nimmo. I mean, let's see. Let's compare the two. Nimmo is worse, but I just want Nimmo to be playing every day kind of thing. Let's see. Wow, yeah, he's not quite as good as some of these. Wow, Trey Mancini's a better hitter. I'd say he's a better hitter there, but Nelson Kim is great. I mean, with that contact and power, speed, he's a guy that could grow. I'm excited. We finally got our first young guy we drafted coming in, and I'm pretty excited about it here. The rest of the team has been acquired via trade or via free agency, so I'm happy about it. Take a look at the pitching rotation. It's Gallen, Montas, Skubal, Lauer, Leiter, which is fine. Ross Stripling's our long reliever. Chargoy, Pomeranz, Guerra. They made Yimi Garcia the closer. Drew Pomeranz, I thought, is the better closer. I like the Ks per 9 that he provides. I think I'm going to do this. I think Pomeranz, yep, we got a lefty and a righty. Here is the setup guys. They never use setup guys, so I may just flip-flop input Diolis Guerrera as one of our setup guys, because they never pitch, they barely pitch an inning. I'd rather have Ryan Weathers. He's good. I'd rather have him pitch more innings. And then Ross Stripling here. He's got the 69 stamina, so he's going to be our long reliever. I like it. 3 middle relievers, 2 set up a closer, and a long reliever. So that's exactly how I like to set it up. So let's go ahead and get it started. Let's view our budget, actually. We have $23 million in surplus, so I'm still not spending as much as I could. And I think we're in a good position. We got guys, who's expiring? Anybody expiring important? Lauer, Ramon Laureano. I mean, maybe Nelson Kim can take Laureano's spot for long term, right? Arbitration for Zach Gallen is possible, right? Heath Hembry, thank God he's going to be expiring, right? So we're looking good. I'm excited, guys. Let's see how we do. First series, we're going to lose the first game. Zach Gallen's debut. Not bad. 2.57 ERA is actually really good. 8 strikeouts in 7 innings. But we do take the L. Taking a second L. I mean, Yimi Garcia takes the L in that one, so our starting pitcher didn't pitch too poorly. We win. There we go. We got our first win of the season there. Ryan Weathers with the dub. He does have a 9.0 ERA, but hey, he got the win. And then the final game against Baltimore. Okay, so Eric Lauer gets the first win of the season for a starter for us. Can we get through this Washington series? Ooh, okay. Pete Alonso moving again. Pete Alonso moves yet again. He's moving from New York to Pittsburgh and now from Pittsburgh to the Dodgers in exchange for Victor Salinas and Paul White. Those two guys are probably high-end prospects. But Pete Alonso going in his final year of his contract again. And we are going to lose the series to Washington. Stripling gets the win, but Weathers and Montas gets the L. Montas has been pitching well, just, again, no strikeouts. This series against the Yankees, Sean Murphy broke his hand and will be out 2 to 3 months. That's the 60-day DL, or IL for sure. So that means it's time to call up a catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. I think it's time to bring Tyler Soderstrom up. This was a move that I was going to do eventually. I was going to say Shea Langoliers and Tyler Soderstrom, but Sean Murphy was just the guy that I wanted. Oh my God, he's so good. He's so defensively, he's a beast. Like nobody steals against this guy. Like, what is his quirks? Yeah. Oh, is he developing quirks? Can you develop quirks? I don't know if you can or cannot, but anyway, speaking of developing, we got 2 A potential catchers ready to go, completed. The Giants have called up Garrett Stubbs, and the Mariners have called up Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod finally making his debut. Unlike in real life where he's already making his debut. Let's take a look at the lineups right now. Right here, we'll throw in Soderstrom. Nope, not Soderstrom, excuse me. We want Shea Langoliers. Or do we want Soderstrom? Nah, Langoliers. He's the better catcher. He's just straight up the better catcher. We'll move him down further. There we go. And then against lefties, we will bring in Langoliers. I have to do this everywhere. Langoliers, and then where is Langoliers? One more time, and bang. All right, so I'm so happy that we don't have to worry about the DH and not DH anymore. It's such a great addition. And we do sweep the Yankees. Wow, that's a big one. The Yankees are 5-4. We are now 6-4. A quick series against San Francisco that we lose, and pretty badly. Zach Gallen not looking great so far. A 4-game series against Texas, who we have historically owned. We split it. Okay, that's fine. Against the LA Angels, a quick 3-game series. We win that series. Gimme Garcia, Skubal taking the dubs. Lauer with the L. Houston here. We are going to lose the series to Houston. A 4-game series here against Seattle, though. We are going to lose pretty badly. We do win one of the games. We are now 12-14. Can we please win this series against Philly? Oh, God. It's brutal. We're starting to falter, and we lose again. Oh, man, what is the issue with the team right now? Connie Nelson is struggling in Double-A. Austin Pruitt was hit hard in Triple-A. Oh, good. I don't know some of these guys. Freddie Thompson raked in Triple-A. You'll love to see that. Adam Aller, and then JT Ginn. Yeah, so okay. The only guy that I think Freddie Thompson was the important one completed. They're starting to call up some top prospects. As you guys can see, we are 6.5 games back of the division, and of the wild card, we are 3.5. We're not too far back, but it's only the first month. I got to see, like, statistics-wise, player statistics, what's not gone right for us. Who is underperforming? Bobby Witt's killing it. Nelson Kim is killing it. He's had 78 at-bats. That's still a good amount of at-bats. Shoop, Mora. Yeah, so let's see. Who's not hitting? Muncy, Pawson, obviously. Soderstrom. Langoliers doesn't hit at all. Man, I might be forced into making a move for, like, a backup catcher. Noyce, Ramon Laureano, Santander. Anthony Santander, man, I was hoping he would come into his own and just be really, really good for us and make not getting Teoscar Hernandez not hurt at all, but look at that. I'm sorry, but you can't see that and just accept it. What do I do? Anthony Santander, he's supposed to provide us that power. Is he providing us that power? At-bats per home run, 47. I mean, that's not good for a home run hitter. Nelson Kim is what we want to see. Bobby Witt Jr. is what we want to see, right? Mora, I mean, not great. Yeah, goodness gracious. And these guys haven't hit home runs yet, which I wasn't expecting them to. So let's take a look at the team stats and see where we're faltering there as well. Batting average. We are cold to start the season. We are not hitting, and we're not even that bad, right? Taking a look at our team, we're 12th in contact. So I'm assuming we should be batting better than we are. I think we might just be in a cold stretch here. We might be just cold to start the season. Taking a look at at-bats. Have we been up to the plate enough? I'd say no, not enough, but if you're not hitting. Obviously, you're not scoring. We have the least amount of hits because we've got the worst average. Home run-wise, we're not great. I mean, the top team in the league has 50? Holy smokes. RBIs, yeah, we're down there because we just can't get hits. Caught stealing, yeah, I don't look at stealing. Let's take a look at... Are we striking out a lot? That's a good question. No, it doesn't look like we're actually striking out a lot. We're doing pretty good in that department. We're just on base percentage. Are we getting on base at least? No, we're not getting on base either. Man, we just aren't doing well. Plate appearances, obviously we're not going to be up there. ERA, though, how is our pitching staff doing? Our pitching staff is poor. Not awful, but poor. Strikeouts. Let's see. Strikeouts. Are we getting home runs against us? Like a lot of them? It doesn't look like home runs are an issue for us. Maybe they are. I mean, meh. Strikeouts. We are actually doing better than we usually do at strikeouts for the pitchers, so I'm happy about that. So I think batting average, it's really just the batting average at this point. I don't think there's much I can do about it, other than just hope it gets better. 6-1 loss against Baltimore. We do win the series. That's what you want to see. Cleveland, we're going to win the series there. Not sweep them. I was hoping we would sweep them. Shane Bieber, though, comes up clutch. Lou Trevino couldn't quite get it done. Oh, man, that means we blew it. Oh, that means we blew something, right? Yeah. Oh, we had the lead, too. We gave up 3 runs in the final 2 innings. That is not great. Against Toronto, we win the first game. Eric Lauer, elbow inflammation. We'll keep him active because he should be healthy by then. Against Texas, again, like I said, a team that we've historically done well against, but we're 8 games back already of our division lead. That is just not good. Statistics-wise, team rankings, do we get any better in batting? No, we're not. We're still batting awful. Like, it's just awful, and I don't understand what the issue is here. Let's move Nimmo back to... Oh, wait. Nimmo? Oh, wait, why is he... Yeah, it's okay. Against lefties, he's not great, but against righties, he's very good. Jorge Polanco, his on-base percentage is 303. Who's got the best on-base percentage right now? It's Bobby Witt Jr. 351 for Nimmo, too. Bobby Witt Jr. has an on-base percentage of, 336. So Bobby Witt Jr., should he be batting higher against righties? I don't think so, just based on the way things are looking. Anthony Santander is cold. God, if he's still sucking, I'm gonna move on from him like immediately. Let's check WAR again. Negative 1.6. Oh my God, he's gone. I'm trading him for any other outfielder. Cedric Mullins, Austin Hayes, who's hot. Ooh, he's actually what? Negative WAR. Okay. Right fielder Alex Verdugo. Oh, that's real close. Alex Verdugo, OPS of 851, 0.8 WAR already, 5.9 million on the last year of his deal. They're seeking third baseman, starting pitchers. How about Alex Tunick? Do you guys or Joey Estes, Macias, Benito Macias, Ray Delgaudio, Adam Aller, JT Ginn. JT Ginn is hot, but he's only a 70 with C potential. Anthony Santander for Alex Verdugo. He doesn't have the power, right? Like, although he's got 5 home runs already. 0.8 WAR. 28 at-bats per home run, which is much better than what Anthony Santander has been doing, right? We had 28 for him versus the 65. I mean, I kept this guy around because of his power. And we don't have power here in Alex Verdugo, but a lefty bat, which we don't have a lot of, might I add. Although the switch hitter, he's a great fielder too. He could probably play center field for us. The fielding's not great, but the arm is there. I'm gonna keep looking. Obviously, we could go after Giancarlo Stanton. They're interested but I'm not taking on that contract. Jesse Winker is actually batting so well. 1.5 WAR, even though his ratings don't suggest he should be doing this well. Like his 44 is against lefties, he's useless, but against righties is amazing. Let's see, we got a Rosarina. You got Austin Meadows. Yeah, they should be getting more. I like the Alex Verdugo trade. I think I'm just going to straight up do the Alex Verdugo trade. Confirm the trade. Bang, it's a good deal. All right, and there we go. Roster. They've finally agreed to the deal. Zach Green. Okay, for a second I thought it was Zach Gallen, and I was like, why is he on Class A? I am just had a panic attack real quick. But right fielders, Alex Verdugo in the MLB, great vision too, so that should help our batting average. But taking a look at the lineups here, let's get him in. Let's get him in. Alex Verdugo, welcome to the team. Against righties, got great contact. You know what? Maybe I just go to advanced and just let auto fix lineups. Ooh, Eric Lauer, auto utilize him. 11-1. And did Alex Verdugo play in this game? I hope he did. Verdugo went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Let's go. What a way to make your debut, man. What a way to make your debut. And we sweep Texas. Holy smokes. Let's go. Alex Verdugo, welcome to the Oakland Athletics, my guy. How did he do in his second game? Not quite as well. Nah, he's not getting a 4 RBI debut every time. Obviously, you can only have one debut, but you guys know what I mean. And I think he got the day off here. He definitely got the day off. Yeah, he didn't play. Mora play. They put Mora in right? Wow, that's weird. Anyway, this series against Seattle, we are going to split the series, okay, against this quick series against Texas. Oh, we lose both games. We need to win the series against Houston. This is a massive series against Houston. We win 2. We win 3. We win 3 games, and we are now only 3 games under 500 completed transactions. The Reds have called up Geraldo Perdomo. Good for them. Taking a look at the standings. There we go. We're 8 games back of the Stros for the division lead, but we're only 3.5 back of the Angels. So we got to keep an eye on our own division here with the Angels. 3.5 back from them. Only the Tigers, White Sox, and Blue Jays are teams ahead of us there. We now are a top 10 team. Look at that. 6th in contact, 18th in power, 18th in pitching, 7th. Wow. 10th best team in the MLB. Thanks to that Alex Verdugo trade. I'm happy I traded Anthony Santander and that pitcher. Let's see the statistics, team rankings, batting average. We're still worst, but Alex Verdugo should be helping that. All right, so we'll keep going against Boston, the Verdugo Revenge Series. Split series 1-1, and we are going to win the series 3-1. There we go. You know, when you pick up more wins in a series than losses, probably going to be a good team. And oh my goodness, speaking of more wins than losses in a series, if we sweep the Angels here, we are officially ahead of them in the standings. We win the first one 5-2. Scooball is getting the win there. On the 1st of June, we're going to lose. We can't lose this one. This is one we cannot lose. And we win it. Ryan Weathers gets us the win. That's a big win. That's a big win. A 10th inning win. Extra innings. Thank you, Ryan Weathers. And we are now 30. We're at 500, and they're 31-29. We're 5.5 back from the division lead. Again, I do not care if the Blue Jays call up a prospect pitcher. Adam Oller had a rough month. Sam Selman, Brett Harris. No. David Hamilton. No. Lee Rodriguez, I think, is a name that I care about. Brent Honeywell, not a name I care about. Lee Rodriguez? Yes, it is. It is a name I care about, and he's doing well. That's what you want to see. Who is hot? Blaine Enlow's hot. Connie Nelson is hot. You love it. But you guys can see we're 5.5 back from the Astros, 1 game back from the Angels, and we're 8-2 in our last 10. And looking at the wild card, we are now 1.5 games back of the Blue Jays, and that is massive. Like, the fact that we are going on an 8-2 stretch right now. How are we now 13th? I guess things just kind of changed. The Blue Jays are the 3rd best team in the league, yet they're in the wild card, and they're not even they're way behind the Rays. Holy smokes, 5 games back. The Red Sox are dropping like a stone, and I wonder statistics, player statistics. Let's take a look at them. Oh, where is he? Red Sox, Anthony Santander, how much are you pulling them down? Oh my God. I'm so glad. I can't believe he had that contract, and if I just completely waited it out. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't get it to negative 1.4, which is, I think, better. That's an improvement from when we had him, but heck, I'm very happy to have Alex Verdugo. I'm so happy to have Verdugo. While he may be cold, he may be cooling off, he's far more valuable. I mean, far more valuable. Taking a look at OPS, still Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., that trade from, I think, what was it, season 1? That trade is just going to look so good. Nelson Kim, I almost gave him away too. That's crazy. Brandon Nimmo's continuing to kill it. Verdugo, obviously. Mora, Polanco. Nice to see Polanco doing well. Taking a look at the WAR. Bobby Witt Jr. at 2.7 already. Muncy, Mancini, Soderstrom. Mancini, he's been okay in his 1 season here, but it might be time to see what we can get for Mancini. Find ourselves a new first baseman, or at least a new DH, right? All right, but in this, you guys know how it goes. We get through the draft in the first season. We're getting up on it. We lose to the Twins. You can't lose to the Twins. You can't lose to the Twins. Sean Murphy is eligible, but we're going to keep him on there. He's going to be injured for about 1 to 2 weeks. We're going to keep him on the IL. So we do drop 2. We win 1, but now it's time for the draft. We are picking 3rd advance. Vernon Guzman and Abraham Falk go before us. Let's go ahead and pick a player. Taking a look at the okay, so of the players we've got perfect knowledge on, the best 2 players are these closing pitchers. Closing pitcher, third baseman. These are the blue chip prospects, and these are the guys we know the most about. They've got the best potential. Manuel Rodriguez is up there for the best potential, right? But he's 2028. 2027, but those are closing pitchers. They're all going to take forever to get here. Oh, there's Russell Hampton, too, the shortstop. Looks like he's got a really good fielding potential. He's a pull hitter. He bats righty. 6'5", 60-yard dash. I don't know how that really... Howie Murphy's a little bit faster. But those are still both pretty fast. It looks like. Yeah, those are both pretty fast for sure. Howie Murray is fast. Holy smokes. He's 22, a little bit better. He could be all these secondary positions these guys can play. Don't want the closing pitcher. I think it's between either Alec Woodson, Manuel Rodriguez, or one of the 2 shortstops. Jose Mejia. I don't really need somebody there. 19-year-old left fielder here, though. 55 potential. Looks like got great potential. Above average contact. Average power. Going to be above average in his fielding. Actually, he's going to be elite in his fielding. His arm's going to be average. He's going to have good speed. He's fine. He doesn't jump out to me as like somebody I need to go grab. Manuel Rodriguez is going to be a good hitter for sure. He's got the fielding and the arm. He's got some decent speed, good reaction actually. So he's going to be a good fielder. The vision of 55. Howie Murray 55-60, 50-55. Russell Hampton is going to be a much better fielder. But Howie Murray is elite speed, first of all, and has good vision at 55 potential. Russell Hampton's not quite as good as a hitter either. Howie Murray right now is the better player in my mind. He's got that better against righties. He's just not got the fielding. He's not got the potential to be as good of a fielder either. He might be a guy that you move to second base, too. Manuel Rodriguez, though, the discipline and the vision potential is better than I think it's right now. Howie Murray's my number 1 pick. The speed for Howie Murray is ridiculous, but you guys can see here, Manuel Rodriguez. He's got the better power. Obviously, he's a third baseman, right? He's got above average power potential. He's going to be the better hitter, but Howie Murray's going to be really good, I think. Taking a look at Alec Woodson now, too. He's going to be a great hitter. I feel like I need an infield prospect. Howie Murray from the Central. He's not quite as good as Russell Hampton is now, is what they're saying. And that's the fielding. I mean, okay. 55. So they both have the same contact potential. But you can see Howie Murray's got that slightly better power potential. He's just fast. But that defense that Russell Hampton can provide, that defense, like... The fielding, they both have the same fielding. It's just the arm and the accuracy. Russell Hampton is an elite fielder. He's kind of a 5-tool player. Doesn't quite have the power. It's average to below average power. But his stealing is already amazing. His speed is already pretty solid. It's not as good as Howie Murray's, but they're both equally as fast right now. The reaction time is the same between these 2 guys. The arm, though, it's the defense from Russell Hampton. I think Russell Hampton might be... He's got high injury risk. I don't like that at all. Ooh, I really don't like that. Alec Woodson's got low injury risk here. Really good reaction time. His accuracy, his arm's not that good. He's got average arm. He's going to have an average arm. And Howie Murray. I think I'm gonna take Howie Murray. I was set on him. He's a good hitting shortstop. He's going to be average to above average. Yeah, I'm going to take Howie Murray. There we go. Howie Murray's our first round draft pick. That's the most I've ever deliberated on somebody. But that's just because I had no idea who to take. So there's Howie Murray. 55 contact potential. So he's going to be above average in contact. He's going to be average to above average in power. He's going to be average to above average in vision. He's going to be above average in his fielding. You know, his arm's going to be average. His speed is going to be elite. His stealing is going to be elite. This guy's the guy that, like, he's going to be average to elite everywhere, right? He's going to be a guy that doesn't really have a weakness, which is very exciting. But now it's time to take our second round pick. Taking a look at the accuracy here. Scott Wallace is a guy we know quite a bit about. Anybody else that we know a lot about with that 80 potential? Nobody else that we know a lot about has that 80 potential. So I really think, or do they? Yes, they do. Adrian Santiago, but he looks pretty far away. He's got great contact, good power, great discipline, and vision. Good plate discipline, I'll just call it. Good. Yeah, he's all around good. Anybody else have an 80 down here that I overlooked? Okay, so we're looking at Adrian Santiago, the first baseman, and we're going to compare him to Scott Wallace, the third baseman here. 55, 55, 60, 55. Ooh, this guy looks pretty good. He's got the speed, low injury risk. He can play left field. He's a switch hitter, too. Ooh, Scott Wallace versus Adrian Santiago. He's righty. He's slower. So he's 60, 65 is great. 55, 55 versus Scott Wallace's 55, 55, 60, 55. So this guy's going to be a little less of a hitter. Low injury risk, though. Switch hitter. Younger at 20. Fielding, he's a third baseman, so fielding of 60, an arm of 65. Those are important. The speed, he's faster. I want to say he's got 60 potential on his speed, whereas Adrian Santiago's got 40 potential, but he is 55. I mean, he's got 30s in his current ability. For the power, I think Scott Wallace is probably the better player. He's going to be ready sooner, in my opinion. So we're going to take Scott Wallace there, the third baseman. So we get ourselves a couple infield, left side of the infield prospects to take. All right, can we take them both? We can take them both. So I spent all that time deliberating when we can take them both. Now, is there anybody with an elite overall right now that we can trust? Omar Santiago. Wow. Elite hitter as a catcher. Well above average fielding. The arm is above. This guy is pretty darn good. Switch hitting catcher who's already well above average overall and has well above average potential. And we know quite a bit about him. He's a catcher. We do have two catchers, but at the same time, this guy is a great prospect. A great, 75, 65, 70, 50, so a little bit less power, but that's still above average. We're thin at catcher. He's got great vision, good discipline, amazing fielding. This guy is, he may not be, I'm going to take Omar Santiago. I'm just going to draft Omar Santiago. I know we don't really need catchers, but we can pick a player here, and I'm assuming our guy, Adrian Santiago, hasn't gone yet. But so let's take another look at some of these overall players. Eddie Lopez is 65 with 65, a second baseman who also looks elite. I'm trying to figure out what the drawback to this guy is. He's a second baseman, 65 overall, 65 potential. That just means they have above average overall and above average potential. That doesn't mean he's at his potential right now, right? Second baseman, great hitter. Great hitter for a second baseman with that much power. Vision, great. Discipline, great. Fielding, pretty good. Arm strength, elite. Arm accuracy, good. This guy could probably not be wasted. His fielding's probably wasted at second, but reaction time, 60 speed, 65 stealing. He's not got great stamina, but I'm not worried about it. International, he's from Venezuela. I like it. I like him a lot. We're going to take Eddie Lopez there as our third round pick. Here in the 4th round, who is still on the board that we can take is Adrian. No, he is not. He is officially gone. So we will now sort by overall. Look at the scouting. Will Yates, 65 overall, 60 potential. 60 potential is not that great. I'd rather start looking at higher potential than 65. Ideally, this left fielder here. A couple left fielders. Wow, there's 3 left fielders here that all look pretty darn similar. And they've got the 75 potential. I think we're going to take a look at those left fielders. Yeah. We know the most about them, right? They're right up here, these guys. 70. So Derek Nunn, Daniel Reyna, and David Jung. So we'll take a look at the left fielders. These are the only guys that we know about. And you guys can see they pretty much have the same. We know a little bit more about David Jung than the other two. So the other two are international. Wow. Derek Nunn is from Mississippi, and then we have David Jung from South Korea, and then we have Daniel Reyna from the Dominican Republic. So the fastest player is Derek Nunn. The best hitter, yeah. So the contact. This is the way to do it, guys. This is the way to do it. Jung and Reyna win the contact battle. Jung actually's got the best contact, but the best power goes to Daniel Reyna. Take a look at the vision. They're still pretty close there. He's the best fielder. He's got not an elite arm, but he's going to be a good fielder, right? But he is the slowest of them, but he's a great stealer. I'd rather have the speed over the stealing. Although that power, that 70 power and that 60 power, this guy's already got power, right? Yeah, we're going to take Daniel Reyna. That's where I'm going with this pick. Daniel Reyna. I just like the power too much. I'm going to sacrifice the speed. So, I mean, he can get a double because he jacks one, or he can hit a home run. I'd rather have a guy that can hit a home run than leg out a single. We could also take another one. We could take Derek Nunn here, too. Ooh, I think I might do that. I might just take both left fielders, take Derek Nunn with our 5th round pick. I think that might be the last round in the draft. Can't remember if there's 6, 7, 5, something like that. Accuracy-wise, Edgar Rosado. Their center fielder, Nick Daly. We don't know a ton about him, so I'm just kind of trusting how he looks. Looks like he's not going to... I mean, he's got the potential, probably. But, like, you can just look at those potentials. He's going to be average. He's going to be about average. He's going to be a good fielder. He's a center fielder. You know what? Take a shot on a good center fielder with fielding, right? Nick Daly in the 6th round. It's the 6th round, right? This isn't the make or break of the franchise. And there we go. So there is 6 rounds in this draft. So there we go. Our draft pick is done. So let's go ahead, see how did we do. Howie Murray, the shortstop, has a potential. He's a 51 overall. He's got 93 potential. And then Nick Daly, the center fielder we took in the last round, has 90 potential. Those are our best 2 potential players. Scott Wallace is a 54 with 86 potential. You can see Omar Santiago here has 76 potential as a 75 overall. So he's another one of those Nelson Kim. He can be our backup catcher next season without a doubt. Eddie Lopez doesn't look very good, to be honest. This is the worst pick. Daniel Reyna looks like he does have that power with that 83 potential. Looks like a very good player. Derek Nunn's got a long way to get there. So not our best draft, but again, you know, 2 A potentials, 2 B potentials, 2 C potentials. I'm going to be satisfied with this. The fact that we got Omar Santiago, I was looking more at guys that could step up quicker. You know, that's why I took a guy like Eddie Lopez. That's why I took a guy like Omar Santiago. Howie Murray, though, really is the gem from this class. And then Nick Daly is a great way to cap it off. I will sign them all at the start of the next episode, like you guys know. But that's our draft class. Not as great as the previous ones, but I gotta say, I'm still pretty thrilled with it. Omar Santiago, again, Nelson Kim. He's the same kind of player, and you guys saw just how good Nelson Kim is doing for us. He's literally one of our most valuable players. Like, we'll just go to WAR real quick. Sort by WAR. Oh, look at that. Nelson Kim is number 3, and he doesn't even play every day, right? So, sometimes these guys may look it's not Connie Nelson, 99 potential. I can't name this video 99 potential catcher, right? But we have solid players here. We have a good team right now. I don't want to let this team go, or I don't want to let them down either. So, you guys definitely let me know, what do you think we need to do here? That's gonna make our team better. Like Sean Murphy, I feel like Timeout. I feel like Omar Santiago is better. I mean, he just doesn't have the arm. He's not the fielder, right? He's the hitter, though. Like, he could be a DH against righties, and I would not be upset. Although I don't know if I want to DH my catcher. But, you know, like, look at, like, he's that kind of guy. And the rest of these guys, they're maybe in the 50s, besides Eddie Lopez or Daniel Reyna. Daniel Reyna at 63 with 83, he could come up sooner rather than later. And then Nick Daly looks like a very well-rounded player that just can't hit, right? Can't say he's well-rounded when half the pie chart is negative, basically. But that's all the time I have for this one, guys. We're hopefully gonna, you know, bounce back here. Things are looking pretty darn good. I gotta say, like, I haven't looked at the player statistics for our starting pitchers. Right now, it looks like Eric Lauer is struggling hard. Same thing with Jack Leiter. Taking a look at WAR. Is anybody really hurting the team? Not really. Zach Gallen, 2.0. That's what we were hoping for. That's his best WAR, 2.57. Wow. So I got to say, I think that's a great trade. Frankie Montas is, again, thriving in that number 2 role. See, it's his best season. Tyler Skubel's doing well, but then Leiter and Lauer, they could be upgraded. But we have 3 guys here for sure that are really just killing it for us. But, you know, 6 games back at the Stros for the division lead. I don't think we're going to get it. Taking a look at our GM goals. What do I have to do to avoid being fired? We have low job security. We need to finish over 500 and reach the postseason. I wonder if I can turn off... Yeah, that's a good question. Can I... mode specific. Can I turn off GM firing in the middle of the franchise? I don't think I can. That's really dangerous. We may get fired. We very well may get fired if I do not go all out and like make the playoffs and win the division. Although we've got the 6th best contact, we need a bit more power. We've got great defense. The pitching is going to let us down for sure. But guys, you let me know what I should do. I don't want to get fired. Hopefully, this series won't end even if I do get fired. But hopefully, you guys can give me some great tips in the comment section to help me not get fired. But that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
It's a free for all,